Okay, Charles LeBlanc here. Now, right behind me, this huge snowbank is what they used to call Tent City. The shelter is right there. 40 people living in there, and imagine 40 people under the same roof. So it's hard for me to get somebody to hold the camera in this area. I have somebody, but he's so nervous, he shakes a lot because he's nervous of the cops. So don't worry about it. I said, if the cops arrive, don't be too nervous. Just keep on filming. So the camera's shaky because the cops do not communicate with the less fortunate or people with mental illness. What they do, they either arrest them, put them in jail, or tase them. That's their form of communication. But anyway, never mind that. Today, I'm going to finish the year 2015. If you want, if you don't want to read, if you don't want to listen to a boring video, just stop right now, keep on going. This thing here, what a beautiful day. Climate change. Voila! My prediction for the year 2016. Can you handle that, cameraman? You're not going to shake too much? Okay. Number one, shale gas will come back. The panel that's studying shale gas, they're going to say shale gas is good because they had so many owners in the states they talked to. The owners in the states said, oh, we got no problem. Shale gas is good because the money goes to the owner of the land in the states, not here. Here is the government. So the panel going to fool the public and say to Brian Gallant, allow shale gas. Number two, there's going to be protests at the mine. I forgot what's it called? Mine or whatever. I forgot the name. In Stanley. So Stanley, they got a mine that's right near the St. John River.
Sisson-Brook.
Sisson-Brook, thank you. Hey, the cameraman is educated. There, that's good. And is it the Kennebec? What's the river? Anyway, yeah, and the river is connected to the St. John River. It goes down the Nashwaaksis, Kennebecasis, St. John River. Anyway, should get my facts straight. That's why I make myself look like a goddamn idiot every time I do this. So, the mine could pollute the St. John River. So you're going to see a lot of protests, especially from our native friends, and should be interesting during the summer months. Number three, the police, the RCMP are going to, because of the protests, they're going to start raiding the First Nations. They're going to arrest about 100 Indians in different reserves around this province. But then Trudeau realized, oh my God, Bill C-51 is still into effect, so they're going to change it pretty quick and get rid of that racist, fascist bill that Stephen Harper put in here. Boy, I'm more shaky than you. I'm shaky, I'm talking, I can't talk right. Okay, 3 inmates will be executed in the provincial jail here in New Brunswick. What I mean by executed is people die behind bars. There's 15 people that died in the last 5 years. And the government said, well, because of privacy issues, we can't say their name or how they died. But there will be 3 inmates that will die behind provincial jail. I hope I'm wrong, but anyway, behind bars in the provincial jail. Number 5, short winter, early spring, very nice and clear summer. Let's hope. Number 6, Stephen Woodside. No, not Brad Woodside. Stephen Woodside, like Stephen Harper. Stephen Woodside loses the election and returns to Mento, where he belongs, and becomes the leader of the People's Alliance Party. Looks good for a good bigot like that. And I think Chris Austin will be the deputy leader. Number 7. The media is very, they're cutting down on the media. Irving media, they're not doing their job. The CBC, a little bit, not like they used to. So, number 1 investigative reporter, Robert Jones, will be appointed as a senator. Your arm hurts? Okay, just change, there, just change, there, is that right? Just change, it's all right. Robert Jones will be appointed as senator of there'll be therefore less media in New Brunswick. Are you okay, cameraman? Just change arm, that's all. Hey, we're just making a fool of ourselves here, that's all. I don't stop shaking. The cops say it's not that bad. It's not bad. I've never been tased, but anyway. The police, speaking of tasing, the Fredericton police will tase an immigrant or a refugee for not wearing a helmet. There'll be a breakdown in, they call it language barrier, and next thing you know, that's what we do in our country. So I see an immigrant being tased. 4 people will be murdered in Fredericton, and it will go unsolved because the cops are too busy chasing people that's running a bicycle with no helmet. Number 10, there'll be lots of protests in New Brunswick after Brian Gallant announced his new budget. I don't know what he's going to announce, but QB and all the protests. I'm being nervous myself.
My arms are getting tired.
No, you can't finish this. Can you just...
Should lay it on the car.
Okay, go. Lay. It's all right. Don't be so nervous. It's okay. Now you can go in. There you go. You could go in the car. If the cops arrive, jump inside the car. Number 11. Because of cutbacks, 2 Liberal members of the Liberal Party will quit the party. Then there'll be a very slim majority, 1 seat. I think that's it. Number 12, the government will launch a huge inquiry on the Fredericton police force after a 10-year-old is arrested and jailed for running a bicycle on the sidewalk with no helmet. So then there'll be a big inquiry saying to the police, why are the police doing this? There's unsolved murders, but the police insist that the less fortunate do not exercise. And when you don't exercise, you get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you die. Number 13, New Brunswick become... You falling asleep yet? You falling asleep? Yeah, okay. Are you following this?
Oh, yeah.
I don't. New Brunswick becomes well known around the world for fat... Here we go. See, for fat people per capita. Government agree, less fortunate. So what they're saying, New Brunswick becomes the fattest obese territory around the world because the government will not allow the poor and the minorities to exercise. They won't allow them, so therefore they can fat. And who pays? The government, and the healthcare cost goes way up. Number 14, Mayor Stephen Woodside. Oh, Stephen Woodside is going to go to court and prove that the cops had legitimate reason to call me a pedophile. So we will see what the cops are going to... Woodside going to go to court and prove, because I put a lawsuit against them, but Woodside thinks that I'm a pedophile, so I'm going to fight back. It should be an interesting election. Number 15, blogger is asked to work for the Irving Media. Yeah. You imagine me, a editor? Really, hey, that editor, I wouldn't be allowed to say all this shit. Number 16, Irving journalists get attacked. Irving journalists get attacked in court after mentioning a person that showed up in court, his private address. He was accused to be a pedophile. They put his name, his address in the paper, and he was attacked. So therefore, when they show up in court, the guy got mad and punched a reporter across the head. I hope I'm wrong, but you shouldn't mention people's address until they're proven guilty. Blogger files 9 complaints to the year 2016 to the New Brunswick Police Commission, totally useless, against the Fredericton Police Force. And one was because the police failed to charge Roy Yelstad, bipolar idiot, for 3 counts of assault. I'm Roy Yelstad, I'm bipolar, and I want this idiot. So there'll be 6 new members on the Fredericton Council. There's going to be a municipal election. I hope Randy, what's his name again? Hey, I'm forgetting his name. That's good. That guy in a wheelchair. Dickerson. I hope he doesn't get reelected. He's an idiot. Don't I feel like Donald Trump condemning everybody? Number 10. Leanne Fitch, racist police chief. Leanne Fitch orders cops on foot duty to crack down on the less fortunate, especially people that's jaywalking. And she will order the arrest of 7 individual that she accused to be anti-gay. Now, she accused me to be anti-gay. I don't know why. I don't know where she got that, but that's a new style. The police goes after people that's anti-gay. They shut down my blog. That's what the city called me, anti-gay. You fallen asleep yet? Okay. Is that still going? Let's check just quick. Yeah. Oh my God, it's still going. Okay. Okay, number 20. The Irving stopped printing the paper. There will be no longer printed papers out. They're going to put that all online. There won't be no longer transcript, Telegraph Journal, Woodstock. They're all around. It's going to be one paper online. And different territories, different section. And if somebody in the community wants to start their own paper, Irving will come back on and put them out of business. So no more Irving paper
Delivery.
no, what was it? Printed. No more printed. It'll be online. Okay, 10 people. See, I'm nervous because it looks like you're paying attention. Maybe you're confused trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. Okay, 21. 10 people in Charlotte County will be jailed after they couldn't show up in court in St. John. All the court system is by the government. It's all shut down in Charlotte County, and you'll have to go to Charlotte County to St. John if you're charged for an offense. But Charlotte County is known as hillbilly country, and so many of them don't have a car, so they're going to arrest people in Charlotte County, and there's going to be a nut war. Number one pillar on the walking bridge is going to fall down because nobody's looking after it. It's going to fall down, and the walking bridge is going to be shut down. I hope I'm 100% dead wrong on that one. The transit drivers, city transit drivers will go on strike. I predict that. Looks like they had a breakdown in communication. 24. ISIS is destroyed, truly gone, and the Geneva Convention is totally ignored. So what I'm saying is, all the countries are going to get together. There won't be no trial or whatever. They're going to have a war, put them in the alleyway, boom, 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 boom. They're going to destroy it. Oh, I surrender, Geneva Convention. No, there'll be none of that. But, you got to play fire with fire, right? Okay. Donald Trump will be the new president of the United States. He will be. And, hey, he can't do nothing anyway because he got to go through the Senate, then he got to go through Congress. But it'll be fun. Donald Trump, the new president of the United States. Make politics interesting. Number 26, no flood this spring. Number 27, there'll be chaos in the summer here in Fredericton. Region and Prospect and Overpass will be all shut down. And there's going to be 2 people that's going to die because of the delay tactic. The ambulance couldn't get through. It's going to be chaos in that area. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be a disaster. But we need to upgrade our roads, right? Okay, Stephen Horstman resigns. Stephen Horstman, the Deputy Premier, the Minister of Public Safety, the Minister of Justice will resign this year because he can't handle this bullshit anymore for the bureaucrat. He says, fuck this shit, I don't need this. Bye-bye. He's just going to walk toward the sunset and say, I tried. Because you know what a bureaucrat calls a politician? Temporary help. Bureaucrats are there forever. Politicians are just there temporary. McDonald's will announce they're going to have their own coffee shop. Never mind, nobody buys a Big Mac anymore. They all go for coffee. Good coffee, McDonald's. Public Safety, Wayne Thailand announced that panhandlers. Wayne Thailand is the public safety worker for City Hall. Totally useless. He works for the police, not for the ordinary citizens. Going to say panhandlers are not allowed 10 blocks away from the farmers market. The Panthers will be, with Newton, going to be the new Super Bowl champion. Okay, Colorado Panthers, and that's it. So here's my prediction. I know it's all bullshit. A lot of bad news. 2015 was a bad one for the world. Wasn't good at all. And I think it was one of the worst years we ever had. 2016 hopefully is better. Behind here, the Panhandler, the tent city, is way behind. The city finally cleaned after I contacted the environment department. They cleaned the tents and everything. And hopefully 2016, the less fortunate, the police will communicate with the less fortunate and people with mental illness. Voila. I had many court cases coming in. I don't know if I'll see 60 years in jail or whatever. But we must fight fire with fire. This racist discrimination, elitism, classism, anything against the less fortunate must stop. I don't know how we're going to stop it. And hopefully Stephen Woodside will be out of here. So stay tuned till next year.